Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread, where we go game by game and we give you our analysis on. We're going to go with three games today on today's card. And we'll just before we get to those games, we're going to get to the cappers that we have here with us today. We'll get a quick little introduction. That way you know who we are. Myself, my name is Rodd Zawacky, and we're going to come at you with some college basketball today. And with me, we got Sean Higgs on the left of me, or on the right of me, and we got Al Ninos on the other side of me. How are you guys doing today? We'll kick it off with Sean. How are you doing today, Sean?
Not too bad. Excited. It's March run, so we got college basketball tournaments are starting this week and today here. We had the ASUN over the weekend. We got Horizon, some other ones going here on Tuesday night. So college basketball time. I love it. It's right after baseball. I'm a big baseball guy, but college hoops, gotta love this time of year. I'm excited. We're gonna find some games today and cover the spread, baby.
Definitely agree. Let's cover the spread. So, how are you doing, Al?
Yeah, I'm more of a pro sports guy myself, but excited as anybody else for March Madness coming up. This second half of this college basketball season has been great. It's been fun, and really excited about what's to come here for March Madness, all tournaments we got coming up. And yeah, we're looking at three great games, so looking forward to getting to those too.
Sounds good. So let's get right into it. Let's kick it off with the first game, and Al made this choice for us, so we'll let him kick us off here. We're looking at Florida taking on Alabama. Line open 3.5 in that one. What do you think of that game, Al?
Yeah, I think we're getting a lot of value on a Florida team that's been great here. They're heading to Alabama after a huge win, beating Texas A&M 89-70. Their defense has been great. They've been getting a lot of steals, which leads to easy offense. They've been taking great care of the ball on the other side. They've traveled well too. That defense has been traveling well, going 6-3 on the road. Now Alabama on their other side has been great at home, 12-2, but they haven't had to host teams this good every day. So it's gonna be a tough matchup for them. And I think the Gators win this one outright. There is value on getting over the 3 points here, so I'm gonna look at the 3.5 points, but I might take a shot on the money line as well with the Gators here.
Nice. We'll head it on over to Sean. What do you think there in that action?
Yeah, you look at this number, especially the totals, just a monster number, and you think, okay, Alabama gives up a lot of points. Even in losing games, they're giving up 95, or they're scoring 95, losing. I don't even know if this maybe a too high a number here at this total. I look at Florida on the road, 83 points, 79, 81, 90. Even if they get to all those, you're barely getting over. Listen, I like Florida. I got a 12-1 future floating around. I'm trying to find the exact number here on them. I do like them, very good team. But in this case, I kind of want to lean total wise. I kind of like the under. If I'm doing anything on the side of the total here, I prefer the under in this game. 178. It's a big one. It's a lot of heavy lifting for both teams. But I feel like we're wrapping up the regular season here. And what I've seen out of Florida in their LSU, Mississippi State, Auburn games, it's not going to get there. 90 at Auburn, they scored 90 here. You need 80, and you're still not going over with Alabama.
Right?
Yeah, it's a crazy number for college basketball. That's a giant number.
Yeah, I mean, they've been shooting the ball well too, but I agree. That's a pretty big number there.
Both teams defensively have been playing some pretty good defensive basketball. You look at Florida on the road, holding teams to 41.9%, which is giving them about 72 points a game. And then you look at the Alabama side of things, and at home, they've been holding teams to 39% shooting, which is about 74 points. So it's kind of just as Sean alluded to, first to 80 wins this game. But I like Florida to get to 80 first and win this game for me in this one. You look at Florida, they're 10-0 after 2 straight games where they've scored 10 or more three-pointers in those games. So give me Florida plus the points here in this matchup. All right, on to the next game. We're looking at Wagner taking on St. Francis. This is good old shots off the board game. We love it. We love it here. We love these type of games. So we'll kick it on over to Sean for Wagner taking on St. Francis.
That's it. Listen, you got your big boy, Florida, Alabama. I know you got another kind of big school going after me here, Rod. I'm going to go to the NEC Northeast Conference Tournament. A little 7 o'clock tip-off here on a Wednesday. These games, all at the top seeds here. These guys, it's not, this isn't the big boys. They're not traveling to MSG or somewhere in North Carolina or Indianapolis, somewhere fancy. They're on their home courts. And Francis here's the 2 seed. It's a early look here. Again, the lines could tend to change. 4.5. I'm staring at here. Is there really that much of a difference, though, between a 2 seed and a 6 seed in the NEC? I don't really think so. St. Francis was 8-8 in conference play, 6-10 for Wagner here. Series-wise, 9 out of the last 10 straight-up wins for my little guys here. I'm going to lean to Wagner here. 6-9 on the road. And again, when you're going to look at the NEC or any of these kind of smaller conferences going forward, folks, throw out those crazy records. If you see 4-14 and stuff like that, look at conference play. A lot of these guys go out, take on your Big East, ACC, Big 10, Big 12 SEC schools. They get their paydays. They kind of get skewed the numbers a little bit. Well, they get screwed too because they come out and take 40-point losses. But the numbers kind of get skewed to those stats on those games. Look at how they play against their peers. There's no guy standing alone here, going to the NBA, dominating. They're all going from the same patch, pulling the same fish out of the same pond. 2 similar kind of teams here. You're going to give me a couple more points, a couple possessions in buckets? I'm going to take them. Wagner. Let's go. Cover the spread, baby. Get it done.
Headed on over to Al. What do you think about Wagner St. Francis, Al?
Yeah, I got like this pick. Again, another case where they got a great defense. And, you look at the offensive rebounding numbers. This is a team that likes to hustle, too. So, got to expect them to put a good effort for us. And, cover this number. I agree with Sean on this one.
For me, I agree as well. But defensively, Wagner has been doing it over the last 5 games, holding teams to 38.6% field goal shooting, which is equating to about 59.2 points a game they've been holding teams to. And you look at St. Francis, they've given up a few more points defensively, holding teams to 41.1. In conference play, 42.5% field goal shooting, which is 70.8 points a game. So Wagner's playing the better defensive basketball right now, and I think they are able to slow up St. Francis here. St. Francis offensively, their offensive numbers have been a little more, but they haven't faced the likes of this defensive squad like Wagner. So I think we're the rare agreement here. We're going to take Wagner plus the 4.5.
Might not be a big boy school, but they play big boy defense.
And a win is a win as long as we get the cover, right? Cover the spread. That's what we want to do here, is cover the spread. All right, looking at the last game on the board, we got Marquette taking on UConn. UConn laying 3.5 in this one. This is the one I picked out off the board. Why? Because I've been following this all season long. UConn at home, what have they done in that first half? Nothing. Come out and put themselves behind the 8 ball early, where they're putting themselves down. Always struggled. It's been a little bigger number. You're looking at UConn only laying about -2 here in that first half. But I'm not worried about that -2. I'm going to take Marquette here in the first half. UConn 0-13 ATS at home this season in that first half. And you look at Marquette off a nice little road win versus a conference rival as well. And you look at Marquette in that first half off of a road win versus a conference rival. They're 1-0 ATS in that first half. I don't think you need it. I'm going to take Marquette in the first half on the money line to have the lead going into halftime in this one. Well, kick it on over to Sean. What do you think here in Marquette and UConn?
Look at these numbers. UConn's won 4 straight in the series. They just beat them by 8 back in February, beginning of the month here, so about a month ago to the date. Now, 8-2 straight up, 2-8 ATS in the series overall. Kind of bigger numbers though. And Marquette, you're going to give me 6, 7, 8 points. I'm not a fan here. I like the Huskies. I know they've had their ups and downs, and Hurley's yelling and going crazy, doing his little thing. I look at Marquette last couple here on the road versus the better Big East teams. Okay, you beat Georgetown, and you got to win there over Butler. You lost to Nova by 15, Creighton by 10, St. John's 6. I see a progression of getting worse losses as the season's going on. You had St. John's, who were primed for a letdown spot. You almost pulled it out. You didn't. You lost by 6. You lost by 10. You lost by 15. Here's another top-tier team. You haven't performed yet. It's not a lot of points. UConn's kind of trying to pull their season together and get back to a repeat championship. Let's play our best ball. I'm leaning to the Huskies here to cover the spread here at home. Here. Let's go, UConn. UConn cover. Let's go.
I like that full game, actually. I like Marquette in the first half on the money line, and then UConn to come roaring back in the second half. We've seen it plenty of times over the last few games. So, what do you think, Al, in UConn, Marquette?
Yeah, it should be a great matchup. Where I do like the edge I do like for Marquette here is on the turnover battle. And they've been taking real good care of the ball, averaging just under 9 turnovers a game. But the more important number here is the steals. I'm looking at a team because UConn also taking pretty good care of the ball, but I think they do turn it over a couple more times than they usually do in this one against a team that's averaging over 9 steals a game. So look out for that. And if they do get all those steals today, I think that could lead to them some easy offense. And again, should be a great game. I haven't really made a pick on this one yet, but can't disagree with either of you guys, I guess, at this point. So I'll let you guys wish you the best of luck on this one, but should be a great game to watch.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our 3 games for today. We appreciate everybody that tunes in here and cover the spread. So definitely have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. And
That's right. Hit that like button, folks. Come back. Let's go. What do you think about the NEC? I want to hear the NEC comments in the responses there in the comments section. We'll be like, NEC, what's this about? We got UConn, Bama, Florida, and then hello Wagner coming in to say hello in the chat today.
Definitely, leave your comments in the chat. We appreciate them. We'll answer them and chat back with you there as well. So definitely, make sure you subscribe and like and let us know if you like what we've done here, so we continue doing it. Or hey, maybe give us a suggestion. You got something else you want us to do? Then let us know in the comment section. Appreciate everybody that tunes in here and cover the spread. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. Until we catch you tomorrow.